mines being laid. It's really to protect himself against the Hydralisk attack that's going to be coming. But look at this. Luxury knows it's there, and he's just going to spread Overlords. Only one Goliath. That's right, there's only one Goliath. And just Luxury's army is huge right now. It's just, oh, but it could get smaller! Ooh. Hydralisk's managed to kill the Mind. And that one's going to go down. So there's really nothing in the front of the base for Gogo here. Gogo, despite getting that early little sneaky, sneaky trick-in of the Vulture, I don't know how he's going to possibly defend. I mean, look at this. He's got nothing to counter Mass Hydras. Obviously, Medic Marine do. Obviously, tanks do. But he doesn't have that. He went Valkyries. And Gogo, despite his heroics in the MSL wildcard, might be facing an exit here in the OSL. If you can't defend. Now, there are two Valkyries, but Luxury, of course, has smartly switched back to Hydras, and here he goes with the attack. Wow, there is nothing to counter those Hydralisks. I mean, one bunker with one or two Marines is not going to cut it. And it doesn't even matter if the air superiority is still belonging to Gogo. Gogo's out of this game. There's no comeback from this. I mean, his natural expansion completely destroyed, and I once again have to blame it on his build order. Either he shouldn't have, either he was going to go for a big air build, he shouldn't have gone for an expansion. That would have allowed him to get more Valkyries in the air, maybe some cloak raids with it, and then, a quicker follow-up with some kind of, Goliath build. Just try to put a ton of pressure on Luxury. But instead he did this kind of hybrid build where he went for an expansion and then went for Valkyries. I think your tech just comes way too slowly, so he was forced to build a lot of turrets, and he didn't have enough of anything to deal with the Mutalisks, and then, of course, to deal with the Hydralisks. Even though he had a good economy, he just was too slow. So, right now, we see him, he's managed to secure his main, but honestly, at this point, he's lost his command center as natural. He's trying to rebuild Medic Marine, it looks like. Yeah, he does have an academy, as we can see. But, I just don't see him managing to win this. It's not against Luxury, not against anyone, basically. We're going to see him try to execute a couple of Overlords. That's all these, 4 or 5 Valkyries he's managed to make have done. And Valkyries are expensive things, So building 5 Valkyries, I mean, those are just tanks you're not making. That's siege mode. Like each one of them is basically like siege mode you're not getting, or a ton of units. And if you lose them without killing a ton of Overlords and all the mutas or something like that, then it's just over. But Luxury's economy actually is not very strong itself, but still, he's not going to lose this game because all this guy has are Valkyries. I mean, he's going to have a small force of Medic Marines. It looks like basically what Gogo has decided is that he doesn't have the resources to go and mass Goliaths, so he's going to go for Marines. But generally, with Valkyries, you want to go Goliaths because it makes sense. Your tech, basically, you have the tech for Goliaths with that. Oh, wow, look at that. Beautiful Scourging from Luxury. I don't think it was a good idea at all for him to go for the Valkyrie build. Gogo is pretty much all out of this game now with the death of those expensive, slow gunships. Looks like we're going to see the Mutalisks continue to harass. They've been alive way too long for a Valkyrie build. I mean, if you think about it, if you start with Valkyries, Zerg's supposed to have nothing flying in a few minutes, but Gogo obviously has not been able to accomplish that. And meanwhile, Luxury, going to continue his Mutalisk harass. He has Hydralisks, he has 3 bases, and oh man, Gogo just having no luck here. Gets his dropship spotted, and I gotta think that dropship is not going to have much success in this game. He's down to 1 Valkyrie, a tiny force of Medic Marines, and now finally rebuilding his natural expansion. Meanwhile, Luxury building a 4th hatchery. We'll see if he's going to go Lurkers or if he's going to go mass Hydralisks. I would actually think he probably should just go Lurkers and out-expand Gogo at this point, because Gogo is not going to be able to move out. Whereas Hydralisks are a little bit less useful, or rather much less useful against Medic Marine and tanks. And they really can't attack. But I highly doubt. Luxury is a very disciplined player, is the thing I like about him. I mean, if you watch Quanroll in my casts last night, once again, not saying the results, but he was very, very over-aggressive, in my opinion, throughout the entire game. Looking at the food count, too, look at how much gas Luxury has saved up. 800 gas. I mean, that's not a mistake. He's basically saving for some tech, most likely Lurkers. Gogo going to push out here with a small group of M&M. He has no upgrades. And, well, we're actually seeing more hatcheries, so it's going to be most likely Lurker Ling of some sort. maybe with some Hydras mixed in, although probably going to be more Lings eventually, at least, once he gets Hive up. And Gogo just going to slowly creep out of his base here. Luxury probably going to pick up a 4th at some point, and he's got a lot of lurkers there, about 5 lurkers. Gogo is going to be mined out also pretty soon. Terran, of course, mine out a lot faster than Zerg do. And he's managed to get an SCV scout in. Luxury is just going to ignore it. Gogo has a decent position there with his tanks, but the problem is with Mutalisks, Hydralisks, and Lurkers, Luxury just has a superior weight of army there, basically. Alright, so Gogo's got a dropship, most likely with an M&M group, although possibly he's actually going to drop and expand. That could be a possibility, try to pick up a back protected expansion, although if it's spotted, I don't think he has enough air at all to deal with protecting it. And Luxury, just noticing how much of a seasoned player he is. Luxury has played more than 200 games. You know, that's certainly, I would say, a sort of landmark of just you know, playing for a long time, basically, of experience, is hitting your 200th pro game. And look at this. This dropship is trying to go up the north, but Luxury is, well, I was just going to say, completely ready. He has Scourge and Mutalisks. I don't know if he spotted it. It doesn't seem like he... Oh, but... Oh, Scourge have such short rigid range. Scourge have not spotted. The Overlord finally will. So something is going to spot it. Oh! Coming close to killing it off also, but I think the Mutalisks actually won't be able to kill it off. There's not many mutas left, so Gogo has won a tiny victory here. Not really a victory, but he has managed to stave off complete failure. Alright, so Luxury right now actually might get pushed back a little bit. Gogo advancing here with an Overlord. With a Science Vessel. And he's got tanks in the Science Vessel, so I would say a decent kind of recovery from Gogo. Luxury, though, with a ton of Lings and Lurkers, but we all know what Science Vessels and tanks can do. It's a lot of damage possible that they could do. And look at this. Interesting enough, we're seeing we're seeing a lot of tanks in a spread out position. That's pretty good for dealing with a face-on attack, head-on attack here from Luxury, which should come pretty soon. Luxury gonna go in, burrows up, and it's gonna chase some of these tanks away, although Gogo is proving pretty good with his medic marine control and his tanks, managing to pull back in a fairly orderly position here. Actually manages to kill off most of the Lings, although most of the Lurkers remain alive here for Luxury. Gogo managing to take the middle of the map, basically, and right now Luxury not in trouble really, but certainly he could be in a more comfortable position, although right now he's managing to hold it off, and he's gotten to Hive, so he should have some Defilers out pretty soon. I'm a little surprised he didn't expand earlier, though. He certainly had an opportunity to, but we're going to see. Right now he's going to have Cracklings also, and he's gotten himself in a decent position here to intercept reinforcements coming up from the Terran player Gogo. Gogo going to face an attack for his reinforcements, and he's going to face a frontal attack, but he clears the frontal attack. Oh my goodness! Luxury GG's. Wow, I am stunned that Luxury managed to lose this game. Wow, alright, so, Gogo, not as weak as I thought. Jeez, wow, managing to out-push Luxury, basically. I gotta think that, man, Luxury somehow played this game quite wrong after killing off that natural expansion. And I'm just a little bit fascinated how he managed to do that, how he managed to lose this game after killing off the natural. I guess Gogo had a technological lead afterwards, but really he didn't take advantage of it for a long time, whereas Luxury took forever to get Lurkers. Man, he took forever, and he allowed Gogo to take his natural without a fight, and then afterwards his attacks were just completely bad. I mean, I cannot believe that, that Luxury managed to lose. Well, the reigning MSL champion, there you have it. Luxury, you know, I guess not as far ahead as I thought, and also not as on top of his game as I thought, because honestly, he should have won that game. But he's going to have another chance, I guess. Although, whew, that's going to be a tough game to follow up. Man. Alright, he's going to have another chance. Let's move on to Game 2 of Luxury versus Gogo. And for those of you who say that, Cholera, do you watch these games beforehand? No, I do not. As you can see from my commentary, I absolutely do not. And I call things wrong some of the time also, as we saw in this game. So, Luxury going to face Game 2 of Gogo coming up.